Hey groupies, welcome back to Formal Therapy. I'm the video channel producer. You can call me PD, and today we're doing a special B-sides listening party for LOONA. So we once did a live stream marathon for all the LOONA pre-debuts. Those were mostly for title tracks and anything with a music video. So I have heard a handful of LOONA B-sides. Only anything that has a music video I've heard. If it doesn't have a music video, I either did not listen to it or I don't remember it. I have not listened to any LOONA pre-debut B-sides just in my spare time. I've only listened to LOONA title tracks. After that live stream, there were so many title tracks. I was just listening to those on repeat, you know? The way I listen to music, when I fall in love with something like an album and there's one song I really like, I only listen to that song on repeat until I get sick of it. And then I move on to other music. So I don't remember B-sides. Like apparently I listened to the one before. I don't remember it. I only listened to it one time on a live stream before, and that's it. And I do not remember it. And this time I am ready to commit everything to memory. And I know for sure I haven't listened to the LOONA XXY or XX by X B-sides for sure. So in general, we're just going to be listening to most of it, anything that doesn't have a reaction to it. So stuff like the Carol and stuff like that, I already did reactions for that. Those are already on my channel in the giant LOONA mega live stream. So we're going to be skipping those just for time's sake. And we're going to be just listening to anything that doesn't have a reaction to it. So sorry if like this isn't like most of my reactions. It's not going to be like super in depth or like having like a really intellectual analyzation. This is for the orbits. This is for the fans. This comeback with LOONA, I have just gotten really into LOONA. I've gotten just obsessed with LOONA and just want to consume more LOONA. So yeah, let's check out their B-sides. So I listened to acoustic version. I listened to Around You. I listened to the Carol. I listened to Kiss Later. I listened to My Sunday, My Melody, Every Day I Need You. We're going to start with Twilight, and if you want to see the B-sides for any of the previous solo members, that is already on my channel. Someone in the chat said, I thought you'd be surprised that the song was produced by Cha-Cha Malone when the soundbite came on for I Need a Cha-Cha Beat Boy. But yeah, it's actually in the title. So this is different from Eclipse. This is more of like an R&B flavor. And I know I've definitely heard this before. Like I said, I heard it once in a stream because I know that this was produced by Cha-Cha Malone. So that's like one big thing that I remember, but I don't remember listening to it at all. And listening to it now, I think it's because when I first listened to the B-sides, I wasn't a fan of LOONA. I was first checking out LOONA. I was getting into LOONA. I think when you first check out a group, the title tracks are always the most memorable, right? Because they're the most catchiest. And so coming into this, listening to the B-sides, it kind of feels a lot more memorable. And I like it a lot more than I did the first time. The only LOONA solo B-sides that I remember are the ones with music videos, because a visual element actually helps me remember something a lot more. And that's why I remember My Sunday and My Melody. I actually really liked both of those. Let's continue. Let's check out Love Letter, which is Jinsoor solo. Jinsoor, who did Singing in the Rain, obviously. So all of the, I mean, I guess I haven't heard Cherries yet, but so far Kim Lip and Jinsoor, their B-sides, they all have like a very smooth sort of R&B inspired atmosphere. Sorry, I gotta calm down. Oh, I like this part. Oh, I like that change. Ooh. That beautiful sax like crooning into the midnight in the background. That was cool. I'm gonna be honest, I like Love Letter more than Singing in the Rain. It's definitely more my vibe. Singing in the Rain is more like EDM dance focused. I really like Love Letter. I think Singing in the Rain is way catchier. Clearly, that's why it's the promotional track as opposed to Love Letter. But on a personal level, if we're like putting catchiness aside, like I agree, Singing in the Rain is catchier, but I like Love Letter a lot more. The Kim Lip feature definitely helps as well. The reason I like this more than Singing in the Rain is like it has a dark, moody atmosphere, but it's also upbeat. I kind of really like dark, upbeat songs. It's really my flavor. Next up, we're gonna check out Puzzle, which is Cherry's B-side. She is the last of the Odd Eye Circle members. Oh, this funky. Okay, this sounds like some Paula Abdul shit. The drums that went ba-da-da-dum sounds like a Paula Abdul song. Again, very heavily R&B inspired. This sounds so much like a 90s song. Jen, let me see. Yeah, this is mine. This is mine. What? The white one. How is there still a minute 30 left on this song? It's really interesting that Cherry is in this. This is missing something though. That song is very interesting. Can't believe I don't remember hearing this. Again, I feel like going into this as a fan is a much different experience because Puzzle is amazing. It is funky. It is such a 90s inspired song. It's sort of like that R&B hip hop mix from the 90s where it sounds like this could be from like Paula Abdul or like Janet Jackson, you know? It's so funky and confident and so charismatic. I would love to see her like in a 90s inspired music video where she's wearing like a black turtleneck with blue jean overalls. The one thing that this is missing though, and I never say this, I rarely say this about solo songs, I rarely say this about female solo songs, this would have been great with a rap feature. Obviously within LOONA, none of that is really going to happen, but this would have been great with like a guy rap feature. Because what made those 90s R&B songs really interesting is sort of the parallels and the contrast between like a female voice like Paula Abdul and then a weird male voice like MC's Scat Cat. I don't know. It needed like not just like an ordinary rapper. It needed like someone with like a weird like sort of voice. This kind of rap feature needed someone like Soyeon from Idol, G-Dragon. You know, those people with like those kind of like weird nasally sort of rap voices. That would have been a really great contrast to her vocals. I think Soyeon from Idol could really add like an interesting mix to this song. Her and Cherry going off each other would be really fun. Ellie from EXID, yes, absolutely. You know, sort of like the nasally mosquito voice rappers. Okay, let's check out D1 by Eve. Very different from New. Oh, that's cool. I can't believe that this is Eve's voice. She sounds so different than she does in New. She's got great range. D1, very interesting song for Eve. I feel like a lot of the B-sides, it sounds like the members, but this sounds very different from what I've heard based on just New. It shows a very different side of her, especially because I feel like New is a lot more dark and it's got a lot more gravitas. It's very charismatic. This one's a little bit more beautiful and very poppy and almost dreamlike, and I think it shows a very different side of her and it shows very interesting range. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Choose B-side. This is called Girls Talk. Ooh, very groovy. Sounds a little psychedelic. A little bit of like a 70s, early 80s influence. Ooh. Very dark, very sultry. Did she just say it's just like a slide out? What is that? What does that mean? Someone said this reminds me of Kylie Minogue and spelled Minogue very incorrectly. But yes, it sounds very much like Kylie Minogue. Very like Britpop. A lot of like mid 2000s, late 2000s British pop was like a mix of like electronica, disco, and like sort of like I'm forgetting the genre. It's not trance. Techno? It's not techno either. It's one of those. Oh, she said it's just like girls' night out. Okay. Sorry. The drums are actually really overpowering in this. Wait, what time? It's a what time? Okay, so that was very fun. Almost sounds a little bit like Odd Eye Circle's influence, but they leaned more heavily on R&B, but like Sweet Crazy Love delved more into like that Britpop. I guess that was sort of the start because Girls Talk definitely, it reminds me of like Sugar Babes, Kylie Minogue, English, British, Europop, sort of like the club pop music in Europe, at least from the mid to late 2000s. Let's check out what is with this title. It's a Seesaw, parentheses, Chu, colon, end parentheses, bracket, featuring Kimlip. Why not just write Chu, Kimlip, and go on? Let's check out Seesaw. Oh, I don't know why I expected a drop. The vocals are very clean in this. It's so very clear. Oh, digging Seesaw. Oh shit. This is title track worthy. This is good. I like this more than her One and Only. I like this more than One and Only, honestly. Honestly, after like listening to LOONA's music in general, Seesaw sounds like it could be a great B-side on the XX album, right? Seesaw sounds like it could be a B-side on the XX album. Honestly, I think it should have been. Seesaw's really good. First of all, wow, Koon's vocals really shine here. This could have been a great LOONA B-side though, because the different parts, I'm just thinking, oh, this would have been like a really good part for like Hazard. This would have been a really good part for this and that. And I think that's also why it's such a strong B-side, because it feels like a whole group could handle it, but it's meant to be handled by two girls, Chu and Koon. And I think Chu also does a fantastic job here. Kim Lip with the one line. I mean, you could have just given it to either Chu or Koon. I feel like it just feels weird to put her in for one line. But next is Rosy by Koon and Olivia and Heejin. Again, this is another featuring Heejin. Olivia has such a unique voice. Yo, that was the business. Oh. This is also very 90s inspired. This bridge. Oh, this is the bridge. Is that the rap feature I wanted? Yeah! Why wasn't Heejin on the puzzle song? PD bust some moves. I can't dance anymore. I used to sea walk in high school, and that was about it. All right, Rosy was dope. It was very cool. It was very slick. That rap feature was amazing. Again, Puzzle could have used that. That was awesome. I didn't think a member was actually capable of something like that. I mean, I still want someone who has a little bit of more of a nasally voice, but I mean, still, she did amazing. I like this a lot because again, it has a very dark, moody atmosphere, but it's very upbeat, very 90s inspired. And I like this a lot. I don't like it more than Egoist. I like Egoist more, ultimately. But I like this a lot because, and it's something Egoist doesn't do, I feel like there's a lot more range here with her singing. And I get to sort of hear more from Olivia, you know? Like a big chunk of Egoist is just like an EDM breakdown, which is fine, which is why I like Egoist more. That song as a whole, I like it more than Rosy, but I think the B-side offers a great different side to Olivia's voice. And I thought Kwon and Olivia's voice actually pairs together really well. So that's it for the solo B-sides. My favorite solo LOONA B-side, get ready and stay ready because we're now going to check out the unit B-sides and I'll tell you after. All right, let's check out... I've actually listened to Into the New Heart, the intro. We did a reaction for Love and Live. So we need to check out You and Me Together, Fairytale, and Valentine Girl from the LOONA 1/3 album. So let's start with You and Me Together. Wait, I've heard this. Whatever, we started. Too late. I've heard this. I think there was a video for this. I don't think it was a music video, but there was a video for this because I've heard this. Also, very 90s inspired, very Paula Abdul. It's too late. We already started. Once you start the LOONA train, you can't stop. I'm sorry. I hate that you keep saying Paula Abdul, but it sounds like Paula Abdul. Okay, yeah, I think I definitely like this more than the first time I heard it. Let's check out Fairytale. Who said that this reminds them of Animal Crossing? Hyunjin also has a really unique voice now that I think about it. I can pick out her voice. All right, I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like ballads, and I don't like it. Sorry, doesn't do anything for me. How I gauge whether or not I like a ballad is whether or not if the ballad touches me and if it moves me. And sorry, it did not move me. Okay, let's check out Valentine Girl. It's called Valentine Girl, but I'm getting like major Christmas vibes. I like this. Electric chair? Guys, come on. Just because I don't like a ballad. I love this though. It's fun, it's cute, romantic. If you don't know, I'm a basic bitch and I love bubblegum pop songs. Who said this sounds like Super Mario? Oh my god, I can't imagine playing Super Mario to this though. Odd Eye Circle is next. Kason. That outro's really cute. That outro's really cute. It's like really gossipy. That's really cute. I like it. I like Valentine Girl a lot. Okay, next up is Louvre and Evil. Lives up to its name. Sounds very sinister. Oh, I know what this is. This is the song that plays everywhere whenever I walk into a room. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Not to sound like those gamer people, but you know what Love and Evil would be dope as? First of all, it's way too short, but based on this intro, it would have been dope as hell if it then led into either an EDM or a dubstep breakdown. It would be really dope if someone made like an EDM or dubstep mix for Love and Evil. Yeah, it's very Final Fantasy-esque. Yeah, it feels high class and very beautiful, but it also looks like it belongs in a Final Fantasy video game. All right, okay, so my pipples, we just listened to Love and Evil. I did a reaction for Sonatine and Rain51dB. Okay, I'll listen to Chaotic and Starlight. Chaotic is the only B-side I remember because it is so dope. I mean, they're all dope now that I'm listening to it, but Chaotic was the one B-side, the only B-side I remembered. I've heard both versions of Lunatic. I've heard the English version and Korean version. Oh, it's so good! This song is so sexy. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I just imagine like so much body rolling, you know? Oh. Oh! God damn! Those drums! You know why I love Chaotic? I love Chaotic because I can imagine anyone doing this. Like, to me, this is the universal love song. Like, it's so sexy, and as someone who doesn't like R&B, I am so into this song. I think the lyrics are really good. I think it's such a catchy line. Chaotic, my heart is off time. It's one of those songs where you can hear the dance. I've never seen the dance or choreo or fan cams from their concerts of this, but I can just hear the body roll in the chorus. Someone in the chat said it's the Ho anthem. I can imagine anyone singing this. Like, I could imagine Jay Park doing like a male rendition of this. I could imagine like Hyuna doing this. I could imagine Jason Derulo, but it's special because it's LOONA. It's because it's their voice that makes it special. You know, that's what makes it theirs. But it just feels so universally perfect. All right, let's check out Starlight. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, who's that? Is that Chinzor? Oh, that's Kim Lip. That was Cherry? God damn. Cherry with the English. Someone in the chat said Cherry's from Montana. This song is really good, man. Yo, that was dope. That was really good. I really like that. I don't know if I've heard Starlight before, but if I did, I don't know why I would not remember that. That was really good. Let's check out ADD next. Oh. Oh, I wish this was a full song. God damn it. Why do people go all out for intros? Okay, you know how epic this would be as a song? Do you guys remember BTS's DNA? You know that one part, the electronic part that goes da-na, da-na, and the camera work goes like this, this. Imagine that kind of insane camera work with ADD. Imagine like that insane, like crazy camera work. This song is such a missed opportunity. It would be so good. It would be so good as an actual song. All right, let's check out Uncover. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Everyone like hyped this up in the chat, but it's like very dream pop inspired, and I'm not into dream pop. Like I didn't like Lunatic, and I don't like Uncover. I'm sorry. Bring on the electric chair. I deserve it. I'm sorry guys. Not enough. It's too light, you know? I like upbeat songs, but I like a little darkness to my song. And this song was too ethereal, and it was like too light, and it was not enough bass, you know? I'm sorry guys. Listen, guys, I will never lie to you. I will only ever tell you the truth, all right? And I'm sorry. I just don't like Uncover. Let's check out Odd Front.
Hey boy, don't worry anything tonight. I'll be there like
I mean, this is just the hook for Girlfriend, isn't it? What?
아직도 몰라 그냥 너
table so much, stuff fell off my desk.
깨기 싫은 어젯밤처럼 all night. 이런 내 맘이 그저 내 맘이 가는 곳 네가 있는 난 거기에 점점 가까이 점점 내 곁에 점점 다가가 심장이 뛰어 시켜줄래 내가 먼저 사랑한단 말해.
Alright, if I'm being honest, I have no idea whether I like Odd Front more or Girl Front more. I certainly miss like the more electronic, like the synthy thing going on in Girl Front, but I really like the bass and the extra beats they put into Odd Front. But I like it. I like it a lot because I like Girl Front. I just don't know if I like Odd Front more or if I like Girl Front more. I kind of love it. I do love it. Okay, so we're on to our last set of B-sides. We're going to be checking out the LOONA YY by Y B-sides. This, for sure, I've never listened to ever. This is it. This is the final B-sides. I've never listened to the YY by Y ones. We're going to start with Dal Segno. Oh, fuck! Yo, this is fun. I like it. Ew, that was creepy as hell. Oh my goodness. Dope intro, creepy ending. All right, I really like that. That might be one of my favorite intros out of all the intros that we've listened to. All right, let's check out Frozen. that might be the best unit LOONA B-side, and you cannot convince me otherwise. The only song that really can match against this is Sweet Crazy Love. But the problem is there are two very different genres, so it's hard to tell what's better than the other. This gives Sweet Crazy Love a run for its money. Sweet Crazy Love, it's not fair because Sweet Crazy Love I've been listening to for like 6 months or more, maybe like a year. I've been listening to more than Frozen. This is only my first listen of Frozen, but already I can tell you this is giving Sweet Crazy Love a run for its money. This is enchanting. It's beautiful. The vocals are very lighthearted and it's very pretty. The instrumental is so powerful and booming. There's so much bravado in the instrumental. You know, I especially love the drums in this song. It hits you hard. It's like those drums, each drum is so pounding. It's like the type of drums they use a lot for orchestral soundtracks. You know, it's very booming. The drums sort of ring throughout the song. It has such a epic feeling to it. It feels larger than life. It feels like it should honestly be in a movie, you know? People are joking in the chat like, oh, this should be in Frozen 2. Honestly, I could see this in Frozen 2. To be honest, this is a very cinematic track, and I could see why this wouldn't have worked as a title track. Love Forever, I think, works better as a title track. It's a lot more catchier, it's poppier, it's more addictive. But Frozen is artistic and powerful, and I would really like to see a music video for this, because like a really cinematic music video, something epic, large on scale. Give me like a Disney funded music video. That was really good. That was really good. And their voices are so good. And that bridge part with like the whispering was, oh my God. Okay, so let's check out One Way. This is our second to last song. The vocals are very beautiful, very smooth.
You're my destiny wherever you are. Tell me you, 내 길에 only you. 끝에 가도 한 길에 있자고 꼭 약속했잖아. Tell me you, 난 아직까지 여기 그대로인데. 우리 사랑은 나 혼자 one way 계속 가고 있잖아.
All right. I don't like it. I love it. It is so powerful and cinematic and beautiful. And I think the thing that stands out to me, and I guess it's like something I've known all along, but it took this song for me to realize it. But I think out of everyone in LOONA, I think my favorite vocalist is Chu. I think what made this ballad work over previous ballads is that, to me, there is something about Chu, and it's probably why I like Heart Attack a lot more now, and it's probably why Heart Attack might be like my second favorite pre-debut song. I feel like whenever Chu sings, it really feels like Chu is singing from the heart, you know? It really feels earnest, you know? A reason I don't like a lot of ballads is just ballads are meant to be emotional. They're supposed to invoke emotion, but a lot of the times, you know, people who sing the ballad didn't even write the ballad. You know what I mean? I'm not under any impression that Chu wrote One Way. You know, if she did, cool, but I'm not under the impression that a lot of groups write their own ballads, and solo artists too, like ballad singers. And so there is a sense of artifice there that I've never really liked. And ballads always feel like it's just this excuse for someone to show off, I can sing really well, you know? And it's like, hey, in the pursuit to show that you could sing really well, you forgot to make a really good song because ballads are slow and I find them uninteresting. And so for me, you have to be not just a good singer, but you have to be telling me some sort of truth of yours, you know? And not to sound like a very pretentious artist, but I am. But for me, your work needs to speak to me and your singing needs to speak to me. And a lot of musicians can't do that. Like, even if I like a song, even if a song is really good, most of the time a musician does not speak to me, you know? They don't touch my soul. That's very rare. And it's why I like B2B ballads. You know, it's very soulful. I feel like there's an earnesty to their singing, and it helps that they make their own songs. And I think that's the thing about Chu that I really like. I think Chu, and perhaps even Ko1 to an extent, I think Chu, whenever I hear her sing, you know, I don't think that this girl, even if it's like not her words, even if she was given those lyrics, someone wrote it for her, someone made the song for her, I feel like when she takes a song, she makes it her truth. You know what I mean? She sings it like it's her words, you know? And that's an aspect to singing that really a lot of people kind of forget about, sort of the heart of it. And for me, I didn't realize why Heart Attack was so jarring for me, because it's a super, super bright, fast-paced pop song. And so those have usually very artificial types of singing, but Chu's voice is actually really genuine. And so listening to Heart Attack again, I'm in love with her voice. I can genuinely say that I'm in love with Chu's voice. I think this song really helped me realize it because, first of all, her voice is really easy to pick out. She doesn't have like a unique voice, but she has a voice that clearly stands out. You know what I mean? Okay, sorry, I'm like going off on this Chu rant. Let's check out the last B-side. This is Rendezvous 18.6Y. Oh my god, please don't confuse me more. This is a weird vibe after that song. Oh my god. I expected something slow. Oh my god. I feel like I'm waking up. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, this reminds me of something and I don't know what. It's got like a very Hairspray musical-esque aspect to it. It sounds like a musical song. Not like a musical, but I'm talking like Hairspray, Grease, like sort of like a movie musical type thing. This, what does this remind me of? It does remind me of Dancing Queen. It doesn't sound anything like Dancing Queen, but there's like that weird vibe. It has an ABBA vibe to it, I agree. I imagine like a 50s or 60s bop. Okay, shout out to the person in the chat who said that this reminds you of Dancing Queen by ABBA. It's not necessarily Dancing Queen. I kind of see like, it doesn't sound anything like Dancing Queen, but it's that vibe sort of. It has that ABBA sort of vibe. It has that, yes, it has that 60s beach type vibe. It has that sort of like classic American, you know, back when we completely denied racism existed. I mean, I guess we still do that now. And like, you know, you go to like the school dances and like everyone's shimmying and girls are wearing like those cute one-piece dresses and they tie up their hair in bows and everyone's like shimmying. It's got that sort of classic musical vibe to it. Like, it doesn't sound like the 60s. It sounds like a movie musical interpretation of the 60s, you know? But there is a specific song that this reminds me of. On Demand by The Plains. Super obscure British band. That's what it sounds like. It doesn't just sound like the 60s. It kind of has that like that kind of British 60s 70s vibe. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that nostalgic sort of 60s 70s British era. Yeah, like I said, it has that retro feel, but it has a retro feel like no other K-pop song has done in retro feel before. Like you said, it's a very, very specific genre that I mustered up. It's called On Demand, The Plains. It's like British alternative rock, and it's like that very specific late 60s 70s era, sort of like that Beatles, either before the Beatles or after Beatles-esque era. Rendezvous was really good. In general, I am thoroughly impressed with the YYXY album. The YYXY album is so good. I'm actually annoyed that I didn't check out their B-sides until now. It's fucking phenomenal. Do I love every single B-side on the YYXY album? Oh my god, hold on. I love the intro. I love Frozen. I liked One Way. No, I loved One Way. Sorry, I don't know why I changed it up. I just felt like I was saying the word love too much, but I do love it all. And I love Rendezvous. Oh my god, this might be like the one unit where I liked and loved every single B-side. I did not think it would be YYXY. Okay, if we were to summarize it, this B-side listening party has been a long-ass journey. My favorite solo B-side is Seesaw. Before Seesaw came on, I thought it was going to be Puzzle. But it's Seesaw. Okay, so that's my favorite solo B-side. Can y'all guess my favorite unit B-side? It's Frozen, hands down. Easily Frozen. It's Frozen, hands down. I'm sorry, I have to change teams. Apparently my favorite unit group is YYXY. Hey guys, I had an amazing fun time listening to the LOONA B-sides again, and some of them for the first time. I'm just so stoked. I am in love with these songs, and I am definitely a LOONA fan. And listening to these songs after becoming a LOONA fan, because like I said, I had to listen to the first comeback first. You know, I can't invest in a group just based off a debut. It's just out of principle, because you have to make sure that a group can maintain a consistent quality and sound after debut. And so Butterfly was a phenomenal first comeback, and so I was like, I'm in. After listening to XX, I was in. Satellite is amazing. And so listening to this, it sort of recontextualizes everything, not just the B-sides, but also the title tracks. I didn't realize how much I actually love Girlfriend. So yeah, this was fun. If you made it through this entire video, oh my God, I'm so sorry for putting you through this, but thank you for watching. If you'd like to support me, perhaps visit us on Patreon. You could go to patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2, you get early access to videos like this and more. However, if you can't support us monetarily, that's completely fine. Go ahead and just click like down below right there. Helps me out with YouTube's search algorithm. Go ahead and click subscribe over there. Turn on the notification bell, be notified when I upload a new video, and go ahead and check out all my other videos over here. Maybe check out my other LOONA marathons or my other LOONA reactions.